Did you ever want to run away to the circus? Well, you don't have to, because Cirque du Soleil is here in Toronto with their new show, Curious, and our very own Shai DeLuca had the honor of designing a room at Hotel X inspired by the show. But you know, Shai, he had to do a little research first. Take a look.
So Trace, I'm here under the big top. I like to be inspired by really unconventional things for design. What is more unconventional than this? Let's see if I can do it. Apparently not.
When they think they are juggling by accident, that's not how you do it with two balls.
Right.
I mean, if you would do this pattern, we call it the shower pattern, then it's like juggling when you do it with three, and also like if you would do it with four. But when you do it with two, timing-wise, it's just it's just so slow. And
all right, I mean, it's very kind that you think that I can.
That was clean.
That was good, right?
That was clean.
Trace, I may not be good at juggling, but I want to show you the room that I designed inspired by all of this. Let's have a look. All right, let's keep going.
I know he's going to get it eventually. Like, I want to see you with all four balls in the air, but you did pretty good, my friend. I love it. Maybe not the juggling, but let's talk about the space. You're going to walk us through this theme of Curious and how you designed the room around that. I cannot wait to see this space.
Yeah, absolutely, T. So here's the thing. The show itself is really inspired by the steampunk movement. And anybody who knows anything about the steampunk movement, it's that kind of around the world in 80 days feeling, very innovative, very kind of forward thinking, but very mechanical and very industrial. So I really wanted that to kind of inspire the space here and really immerse kind of the idea of the circus in the space. So this is a hotel, right? This is not a residential space. So we wanted to make sure that it is user-friendly, functional, but fabulous as well.
I think you did all of the above. Can we talk about that bed? That is an amazing looking bed. Walk us through it.
Well, here's the thing. So, you know, if you know anything about Around the World in 80 Days and the steampunk movement, the airplane was a big part of it. So I wanted to create a bed that was inspired by that kind of old world airplane. Now, we've done that, but my favorite part of it is absolutely the propeller. So this was actually designed by using an old wine crate, or an old wine barrel, excuse me, and we built a propeller on the front of it. It has that really industrial kind of cool feel to it, so it really adds to the space, but gives that wow factor as you walk in.
Very cool. Okay, let's get to the next spot in this room that my eyes were just drawn to, and that is the lighting. What did you do there?
Listen, you know, I know, lighting is key. I mean, it can make or break a space. It can make or break how somebody looks in the space. So it was really important to me to have fabulous lighting. Our friends at AM Studio and I worked together to create these pieces that really, you know, are inspired by the steampunk movement and inspired by Curious, especially this one on the ceiling here, Trace. So this was really inspired by the Zeppelin blimps, and it has kind of the rope detail to it, so it's almost like, you know, that circus feel of perhaps trapeze artists. It's my mind in lighting, so that's why it looks so crazy. It's my mind in lighting.
Let's talk about the furniture pieces. Let's talk about decor. Let's talk about how it all came together.
Yeah. Absolutely. So let's first start off with the mural, because the mural was a big part of it. So this is really the backdrop to it. You know, we worked with our friends at Mural Unique and came up with this great kind of design, and it's almost like cog light, mechanism light. So it really speaks to that steampunk movement feel, and it was really the great backdrop to everything else that we did. Of course, the furniture pieces were key. So the seating area over here, in addition to the bed, we wanted to create kind of this area that overlooks Lake Ontario, and it had to still feel part of the hotel, part of the design as well. So these beautiful mid-century chairs, and although that's not specifically steampunk, what that teaches us is we can really kind of mix and match. As long as kind of the feel or the finishes are similar, we can absolutely add different periods into a space. One of my absolute favorite pieces is this guy over here, an antique diving helmet. This is super steampunky. This is actually from our friends at HomeSense, which was like a huge find for me. I was so excited when we got this. And then, Trace, to finish it off, we really wanted to give some beautiful pieces and kind of a curios or a curio cabinet feel. So we had our friends at IKEA provide these great shelves, and we just decorated them with fabulous steampunk-inspired pieces and other antiques.
Yeah, you absolutely have to have that curio cabinet. I love that you accomplished that with the floating shelves. Shai, well done. That is an incredible reveal. We're going to expect you to keep practice your juggling until you get it right.